When you're on a personal and spiritual growth journey, it's totally normal to want to distance yourself from your current circle of friends or even some of your family members. When you're in a season of evolution, you're probably noticing the need to create space. This is absolutely normal because not everyone in your life right now is on the same journey as you. However, as you're moving through the seasons in your life, there will be a part of you who craves the connection with people on very similar paths. As you're moving through these seasons of growth, of evolution, and as you start to learn new things about yourself, there's going to be a part of you who wants to engage in conversation with people who get it. Wouldn't it be nice to find these connections, to indulge in deep conversation around what you're learning, what you're creating, and what you're dreaming of for yourself? Well, in this episode, I'm going to share 3 ways you can manifest new friendships, new sisterhoods, and new relationships with people who are vibrating at your frequency. Hi, and welcome back to the 5D Manifestation Show. My name is Janika, and I help you strategically manifest the business and the lifestyle of your wildest dreams. My mission is that every episode activates you to become the most unbothered, unshakable, and most magnetic person you know. So if that sounds like something you want to do, then make sure to subscribe for all the magic. Okay, so here's a concept I want you to try on. When you're manifesting new friends that can relate to your path, I want you to manifest in your feminine energy. Your feminine energy is the portal for new connections. This means using your imagination around creating new friendships, opening your heart for juicy conversations, and getting curious about other people's journey. I say this because you can say that you want to make new friends, but if you can't imagine it, if your heart is closed and you have no interest in getting to know anyone, you're likely not going to attract new and soul aligned connections. By the way, this also works for dating in case you're manifesting more dates. All right, when you drop in your femininity, you will become more magnetic to your desires. So now that you're ready to manifest in your feminine energy, let's dive deeper into the 3 ways that you can manifest new and soul aligned connections right now. The first thing you want to do is open your heart to give love and to receive someone else's energy. This means allowing new connections to make their way to your heart. Now, if you choose not to have the capacity for new connections, if you choose to keep your heart, AKA the doors closed, you're less likely to attract new connections. Let me give you an example. You might be unconsciously telling yourself that it's not safe to open up. So when you're in a social environment, you tend to keep your distance in conversations at surface level. Or you can let love in and allow yourself to be seen, to connect, and to fully engage with your heart. Honestly, the people I love most in my circle are the exact same people I chose to open my heart to. These are the same people who have walked through the storms beside me. This is how I know that opening your heart is totally worth it. What I know for sure is that you will receive everything and more when you stop protecting your heart. The second way to manifest new and soul aligned friendships is to get curious and ask questions. It's amazing how people feel around you when you genuinely want to know about them. This is how you create what I call a quantum connection. A quantum connection is where you go from stranger to soulmate, when you've never met anybody and then you feel like you've known them for years. What you do to create this connection at a rapid rate is to get curious and intentional about your conversations. When you ask questions, you're really starting to learn about the other person. And essentially, this is where you find those similar alignments and where you really start to get to know the person on a whole new level. You're going to find that the more that you do this, you're going to start to feel like you've known people for years, even though you just met them. But that's because you're doing the work to ask questions. Showing genuine interest in another person creates the space for that person to want to connect with you even deeper. Last but not least, you will manifest your next soul sister, your next group of friends, simply by smiling. I know it's kind of silly and it's really simple, but most of us are walking around with resting bitch face. A lot of us are walking around and we don't have this energy, this aura about ourselves that is inviting. You want to be approachable. You want people to be drawn to your energy. You want to magnetize people in a room. And while this is uncomfortable, and maybe you've lived a life where you've closed yourself from other people, maybe you're moving through a season in your life where things are feeling really heavy, but a simple smile can be an invitation for somebody to reach out and want to get to know you more. And again, I want to remind you that the person you meet could be somebody that helps you expand your vision, provide some emotional and mental support. Maybe it's somebody that you go to the beach with and just enjoy your extra time with. Maybe it's somebody that you can explore personal and spiritual growth with. There's so much magic in creating new connections when you consciously walk around with a smile. I want you to kind of try on what this new version of you feels like. The version of you who is making new friends, the version of you who feels supported, seen, and celebrated through your journey, the version of you that doesn't have to be alone. You don't have to navigate through life alone just because you're on a different path from the people that you love. I have made some of my bestest friends from meeting people who I've connected with on social media. I've gone on coffee dates with people that I connect with at a networking event. When I moved into the city, I went to local events, I looked up networking opportunities, and I started saying yes to invitations more than I ever have. And now I've gotten myself to a point where I just walk around being open to meeting new people all the time. And the magic that we create together, whether it's just holding space for each other and doing fun activities or just being able to relate to each other, has been so fulfilling. And it's made this journey of growth so much more enjoyable. When you make the conscious effort to build your new community and to surround yourself with like-spirited humans, you will continue to expand and evolve in the most beautiful of ways. So I hope this was helpful and inspires you to get social again, to possibly build a soul family in your backyard, and to begin to experience life to its fullest with people on a similar path to yours. I cannot wait to hear from you about the kind of people you're manifesting into your world. But until next time, thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you. Bye.